Sharing it.
I have the jokes on this flash drive. Howdy. Welcome to Scenes from a Hat. The Scenes from a Hat at Home. I apologize. Scenes from a Hat at Home. The Minnesota-based comedy team. Our laughs get more circulation than my exercise machine. So let's get going here. I'm your host, Jay Sterling.
Wow.
We have the Queen of Clubs, Miss Sherelle Renee Childs. The Queen of Diamonds, Miss M.A. Dorfler. Kind of wondered how long she could hold it there. The King of Hearts, Mr. Mark Olson. What, no smoke rings? And the King of Diamonds, Mr. John Bickford. And that's it for the show. Thank you, ladies. Okay, we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play several games, in fact, tonight. The first one's gonna be called switching roles. Let me set my phone aside here so it doesn't go off and bother me. And we're gonna have Sherelle and Mark in this game. And the way this game works is that our performers are going to enact a scene, and throughout the scene, I'm gonna yell switch. And whoever the last person, whatever line they spoke, the other person picks it up right on that line, states that line, and then they move forward. It may sound a little odd and confusing, but they're really good. They've got the timing down. You can trust these folks. All right, so game one, switching roles. Sherelle and Mark, you are, one of you is an ME, Doctor in Forensics, and the other one's a student. Whichever one, however you want to do it, go for it, and take it away.
Now, what you need to do when you're dissecting the brain is to use my favorite tool, which is a skill saw. Send shards
wait.
everywhere.
We're cutting the brain apart, but like they need it. Like if there's a zombie apocalypse, they are going to need it to be zombies.
But they're dead. And the zombies,
now,
zombies walk around with all kinds of parts. So one can walk around without a brain. You just might run into a few things.
Yeah, I suppose there's people already doing that these days, but
yeah, there's a lot of people that do that. But anyway, so once you get into the brain, you take your finger and you just kind of poke. And you
Switch.
So you take your finger and you just kind of poke. Maybe.
And when you're poking, what happens?
Try it. Just stick the finger in there. Poke, poke, poke.
Oh!
You can do it.
Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I need to get a different job, like flipping burgers.
See, look, the toe is wiggling. Its toes are wiggling. Oh my god!
Hey, where'd you put that? That's kind of cool. Which one were you? Oh, hey, that works.
I was
pretty
just poking
well.
the hippocampus over there.
What was it?
I was just poking its hippocampus. That makes its toes wiggle.
Isn't that a band?
Oh my god, you knew about that? They were like my
Yeah.
favorite band back in the 70s.
Well, that's your
Switch.
favorite band in the 70s. Well, there's a new one out that just started in the 2010s. Yeah, a new band called Hippocampus. But I think that we need to talk about what happens with the left brain and the right brain when we're dissecting.
Oh, right. So
If you-
yes, there's actually been a very interesting study on that. If you dissect the left brain, if there's a zombie apocalypse, the zombie will be really overly rational, kind of like that one guy on Star Trek. And if you dissect the right brain, the zombie will think it's Van Gogh and start eating yellow paint
Yellow paint.
instead
Why
of other
would-
people's brains.
Well, yellow paint. Well, let me take a look here. He still has both ears. I don't think this guy's going to turn into Van Gogh. But
No,
But-
he's not. He's going
but-
to turn into Rembrandt instead.
Rembrandt. Okay. Well, I prefer Picasso.
Switch.
I prefer Picasso.
Why
That goes better
Picasso?
with wine.
Why Picasso?
He goes better with wine.
He goes better with wine.
Yes,
Picasso.
exactly.
And I always thought Picasso was, it's because he put the boob up here and the face down here, and that whole Cubist movement was kind of really kind of funky.
So, taking people's body parts apart and rearranging them and putting boobs on heads, is that what you do for a living when you're not teaching?
That's exactly what I do. I make sculpture out of these bodies.
Switch.
I make sculptures out of these bodies.
Cool. So are the sculptures like Picasso?
Well, yeah, I mean, once you're done examining them, it's not like you can just dump them in a grave somewhere. You got to do something with them. I like to think of it as recycling,
Okay, well, yeah,
upcycling.
yeah, reduce, reuse, recycle. I get that. That's a good mantra to have. But I'm just wondering, where do you display all of this wonderful art?
In my basement, of course.
Oh,
Okay, in scene. Yay! So we're yeah, after enough glasses of wine, I think Cheryl's right. Body parts can look, like that.
Remind me not to go to Sherelle's basement.
Yeah, next to John's freezer.
Yeah,
Um,
I was just gonna say I would store all that art in my fridge. You want to see?
right.
sounds like it could
Okay.
be kind of interesting.
Cheryl, do not look at your chat. Do not look at your
Let me
chat.
close
We're
it,
going
let
to
me
do
close
press
it.
conference next, and our producers spam the group for the thing. So
I haven't seen it. I haven't gotten anything.
I got
All right, I closed it.
it says from Murph to everyone. Oh, that is the first game.
Yeah, so we just did.
Yeah. I just got a private one.
I made the perfect segue there. I gave you plenty of time, Mr. Producer, but did you take advantage? No. Meanwhile, my brain's back in my 70s. Okay, we're going to play a game called Press Conference next, and festive clue because I blurted it out already. Wow, where do you go from
Here's
here?
the smoke.
Yeah. So we're going to play a game called Press Conference, and Miss Cherelle is finishing up a press conference, and I totally derailed myself here. Okay, we're going to play press conference. Cherelle is holding a press Festive clue, conference. 'cause The I other blurted three it out individuals already. are the reporters, and we will begin the scene as Cherelle is ending the press conference. And through several rounds of questioning, Cherelle needs to figure out who she is and what act she's done. If it's a crime, an act of charity, who knows, something like that. So, It'll all make sense as we play. John, Mark, and MA, do you have the name and the deed?
Nope.
Yes.
John, you don't yet? All right, it's coming momentarily.
There it is. That's weird.
Okay,
It just
got
appeared.
it. So everyone else has it, right?
Magic.
I don't.
All right. Well, you shouldn't. Well, you'll
That
get it.
seems so far.
Well, you got it. All right. Take it away.
All right, let's just get this done here. I need another martini. Let's get going. All right, you with the hand. Yeah.
I'm Steve from the Court Weekly, and I would like to know, how the heck are you staying alive?
Well, just like the rest of us, just taking care of myself and trying not to die.
Please don't.
Next. Yes, you other person with a hand and the glasses.
Yes, my name is Tommy. I'm with my high school newspaper. I'm a big fan, but what I want to know is where you get those lace collars.
Lace collars. Well,
Yeah.
I steal them from the local goth store. What else would I get them?
Hmm.
Oh yes, a person with the gorgeous long hair.
Hi, I'm Dina from There Should Be More Women in the Supreme Court.com. I wanted to know why.
Yeah, I want to know that too.
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Why else do we do anything?
Gross.
Oh.
Oh yes, you.
Yeah. How much? This is a weird question coming from a little high school kid, but how much did you have to drink? Because, I mean, I would think you'd have to be blasted.
No comment.
Oh.
Yes.
Obviously, following up on his question, he didn't drink because he was able to finish his one job.
Hmm.
Are you saying that I did something? Are you saying that the wonderful Steve Murphy was affected by my actions?
You were affected by his.
I was affected by his.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to take another question.
Yes. So what I want to know is, are you sure it's his, and do you have a due date?
Well, yes, I'm pregnant. I'm not going public with my due date because that's just a little too personal.
Okay, you're pregnant.
Am I seriously having Steve's baby?
You got the second half done. Steve Murphy's love child. But who are you?
Who am I?
I almost didn't give you a name, and I thought that's just, torture. But yeah.
I'm not entirely sure who I am now, to be honest.
Okay, all right. There were some really good clues in there.
Yes, I just haven't quite put them
That's
together.
right. They're gonna focus on who you are. You should be able to get it pretty quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, this is more of a request that you please don't die in the next couple of years or so.
Am I Betty White?
Sad to have you replaced by somebody more conservative.
Oh, I'm Justice Ruth. I can't think of her last name.
Pittsburgh.
Eyes.
Notorious
Like more lace
RBG.
collars.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, what was MA's clue? It was a slam dunk. I thought, oh, she's got it on that one.
There should be more women in the Supreme
In the
Court.com.
Supreme Court, yeah. Hi, I'm the Judge Weekly or whatever it was.
Now I put that in. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go back to another two-player game here. This is for John and MA. And we're going to play Changing Lines. And the way this game works is that they're going to enact a scene. And as they are enacting the scene, I will say change. And whatever that last word or partial sentence or sentence, some quick snippet, they have to change it into something else. It'll all make sense. It's groovy. So, Changing Lines, John and MA, your scene is that MA, you thought John was dead. If anybody remembers Sunday show. So.
I don't remember.
No, you were dead, remember?
Yeah.
If we're ready, how about MA, you go ahead and take it away.
Wait.
Hey.
What?
Hey. Look at.
How the hell are you here?
I faked it.
Why would you fake it? Well, no.
Hello, insurance?
Well, who gets the insurance money?
Well, it's supposed to go to you, but I think we'll just split it, right?
Change.
It's supposed to go to my ex, my first ex, but she's dead too, so I'm not sure where it's going to go now.
Change.
Well, it's supposed to go, all of it, to the Church of Theodore, a church I kind of just made up, and so I'm just recycling it. It's cleaning the money, so to speak.
Who's Theodore? Or is that just made up too?
You don't know Theodore.
Oh.
I mean, it is 2000. 2020 is 2020, right? I mean, doesn't everybody know? Wait a minute. Did I travel to the wrong year?
Are you talking about time
I
travel?
don't think
No,
I'm supposed to be here.
there's no such thing as time travel.
Change.
There's no such thing as faking your death.
Change.
There's no such thing as you being here right now.
Change.
You must be incorporeal.
Change.
You must be the devil because there's no way that God would accept you in heaven.
I'll allow that.
Oh yeah, believe me, I tried. I tried a lot. I mean, you just had such marks on my head from banging on those gates. It was a battle, and so finally I just gave up. And I was like, well, they really like me down there. I mean, they like what I've done, and so yeah, it's it's fire and brimstone. Who could ask for more?
So how did you fake your death?
Oh well, I burnt up another body that I found.
Change.
Well, I erased all of my history on the databases, and so they just assumed I was dead.
Change.
Well, I jumped off of a cliff, but I was wearing a special suit that I made, and it looked like I died.
Change.
Well, I didn't do it very well. I just kind of snuck away for a little while, but there's a lot of cameras around, so yeah, it didn't take.
Well, I certainly thought you were dead.
Change.
Well, you certainly fooled a lot of stupid people.
Yes, and to be honest, they would have to be extraordinarily stupid to fall for my trap, because I'm dim at best.
Change.
People have to be stupid to fall for what I say, because I mostly just speak in jibber jabber. Yeah, like that.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah, I would. You know, I wouldn't. Crap. I'm losing it.
So, what are you going to do now?
Well, I think I'm going to continuously run from the authorities.
Well, since you're dim, how are you going to stay off the grid?
Change.
How are you going to evade capture?
Change.
How are you going to leave Earth?
Change.
How are you going to go invisible?
Oh well, that's actually another property of this special suit, and
Change.
well, it's because you can't. I put pokers in your eyes.
End scene. Mean penalty. Mean penalty.
Wow.
It's 2 minutes in
I
the box.
blanked. I just blanked, and I was like the first thing I could think of that would make me invisible.
Well,
Made me break out
2
my
minutes in the
clipboard.
sin bin for that
Oh
one.
my god!
oh no, he broke out the clipboard. You're in trouble now.
And he has
no,
pokers
no.
in the eye.
Oh, he's got his red pen.
At least
No,
it's
I'm
not
in that jail now.
Okay.
Putting a big old F next to that one.
Yeah, for fun. Fantastic. Frivolous.
Yeah.
Fortuitous. Phone. Sorry. All right. Game number 4. Our last game of the evening is going to be Let's Make a Date. MA's favorite game. MA is going to be the contestant. And the other 3 people will be the other contestants. I guess we have dator and datees. I don't know what the proper terminology for this would be. All right, and our producer is sending our players their quirks because MA is prime real estate in the dating field, and she's able to at least once a week or so able to select from a group of 3 individuals that she just really is hoping will make the grade. And through 2 rounds of questioning, she needs to figure out what each one of their quirks are. Chair number 1 will be Sherelle. Chair number 2 is going to be Mark. And chair number 3 is going to be John. And she'll ask them a question, and at the end, 2 questions at the end of the round, they should have it. So I think I stalled long enough. Everybody got your quirks? Good thing I can hear your heads rattle. All right. MA, take it away.
Hello. Contestant number 1. My favorite letter of the alphabet is C. What's your favorite food?
Oh, I really love cake. No. I hate cake. Anything but cake. No. Actually, I love cake.
Got it. C for cake. Contestant number 2.
Yeah.
I like the outdoors. What is your favorite car?
My favorite car? A 1936 Buick that's hopped up, so I can get away from those guys.
Okay. Contestant number 3. My favorite number is the number 8. Okay, got that? 8. What is your favorite food?
I'll take what's behind door number 3, Monty. Here's your money.
Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling energetic as hell.
Sure. Contestant number 1. What is behind door number 1?
Oh, I can't wait to show you what's behind door number. No. It's terrible. Whatever it is, it's absolutely terrible. And you'll love it.
Okay. Contestant number 2.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of life?
uh, robbing people, getting laid, and getting away from Vito because he's coming after me, man. And I didn't really mean to say what I said to the cops, but he's coming after me, so I gotta disguise myself.
Ooh. Okay. Contestant number 3. Do you still live with your mom?
I hope the next game is Plinko. I love Plinko.
I guess that's all you're gonna get, MA.
Okay.
Come on,
All right.
Drew.
You ready to take a stab at him? Literally, not figuratively.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Contestant number 1 is incredibly indecisive.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah, keeps changing mid-sentence. Right.
Okay.
That's good.
Never mind, yeah. Contestant number 2 is on the run from the mob.
Yeah, we can let that go. A gangster snitch. Yeah.
And contestant number 3 thinks he's on a different game show.
Right. Yeah, he's on the wrong game show. Nice. I didn't even realize the catch with the cigar right away, Mark. That you had done that in the beginning of the show when I had sent this over. Oh my gosh.
It was brilliant. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, our minds synergize together. Ladies and gentlemen, you should see us after hours. Speaking of after hours, where we get adult and fancy, the Fringe Festival's coming up. We haven't gotten the dates yet, but we will be on the Fringe show. They're going to be streaming. We don't have all the details yet, but we will let you know as we do. Because, as always, I'm your host, Jay Sterling, and more importantly, I am joined by Miss Sherelle Renee Childs, Miss M.A. Dorfler, Mr. Mark Olson, and Mr. John Bickford, along with our one-job fertile host, Mr. Steve Murphy. We want to wish you good night, good luck, and laugh at something before something laughs at you.
Hey, you damn squirrels, get off my lawn!